Walk a share, events unfolding, a big casa, a big mimi. In fact, report our proud without it. And so Ratima, century in this empire, the boy a true. Ma won't say, Uyonyamia, Utiasi. And Ratima, century in this empire, the boy a true.
Welcome to another episode of The Post. My name is Mefia Bintum and today I'm in my seat. This is The Post right here on Praise TV. Today we're still in the COVID-19 season, so we're looking at coronavirus, to be specific, COVID-19. Today I take a post that says there is no tool for development more effective than the empowerment of women. So we are looking at COVID-19, but in the sphere of women empowerment. How far is it affecting women empowerment? After this break.
If you seek affordability, quality, and durability, tap into the variety of furniture and home appliances from King's Furniture Company Limited. We are the ultimate in office, home furniture, and appliances. You can't go wrong with the beautifully designed furniture and appliances from our showrooms. We deliver at your doorstep within Accra and Sekondi Takoradi. King's Group of Companies set a standard.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. In the studios with me today to discuss coronavirus in the sphere of women empowerment is Miss Evelyn Nashomi Okwe. Okay, wow. Okay, she's a HR officer and an Uber driver. And one of them, I can tell I'm stressing it. Uber, when you're due to be an Uber driver or bar in our season, it's not a joke. So you're an HR person, that alone is stress. And son, oh man, that's why you're always smiling. You must have that. You're welcome to my studios.
Thank you.
Okay, now to meet you boots for boots, Evelyn is a wonderful gentleman. In fact, he's all gray and yet very hearty and young at heart. He's my own personal person. He's a filmmaker, he's a director and a producer of Asasi Seaman TV series, which is on GH1 or it will soon be aired on GH1. Herbert Atukwe Kole Awel. Welcome.
Thank you, Mefia.
Another week.
Yeah, you're looking good
but
as
they're not
always.
trendy how.
Sir,
Jack, me am doing show no trendy chen.
I don't know over there.
Okay, so today we are looking at COVID-19. Still on COVID-19, but we are looking at women entrepreneurs. And Evelyn here is a woman entrepreneur, like I said before.
A pretty
My
one.
sister Nyoma, pretty one. My sister Nyoma baby, I born a booba with a lot of smile. Evelyn, as an HR person, how has this affected your institution? Because I know HR is human resource. It has to do with human, and COVID-19 seems to be attacking your resource so much. So how is it affecting?
It's really affected us. The fortunate thing is that no employee has been affected by the disease.
We thank God.
But then it's slowing work because now what we are doing is that we have to run shift because we don't want, especially whereby we'll be crowded in the office. So then it's actually a directive, from the head office, and we have to run shift. So maybe 2 days. There's 2 people go to the office on Monday. The following day, or the other 2 people also go. So we have to, be running shifts like that. there are times there's pressure, we need more staff to work. And there's a case whereby because of the COVID-19, we have to do it like that. So it's really slowing work down.
You said you run shift. How do you run shift? If you been say the same day or week by week, how does that work?
Okay, so let me put it this way. We go to work in turns. So Monday, 2 people go to work, and the following day, Tuesday, and that's
okay. So which means you get to go to work maybe say twice or 3 times a week instead of 5.
Yes, because we want to avoid overcrowding, whereby, as we all know that we have to be doing social distancing and all that. So that's what we are actually practicing.
Okay, so as a woman, you are now on the front line, let me say, even though you're not a doctor in the medical sector, you're a frontliner because you go to work, you meet people, right?
Yes, exactly.
So when you meet people, because me and me every day, I'm scared for myself, my kids. Are you not afraid? Because women, we are a bit emotional and we take things at heart. Are you not afraid that more intense in the crowd?
Not at all. We've also put measures in place. So before you come to the office, we have water there. You have to wash your hands with soap and water. You sanitize your hand before you come in. And when we are attending to someone, we have to distance ourselves as per directive which just came. So we don't have to go closer to the person, so that you would, because nobody knows who has it. Because when somebody has it, sometimes it takes up to 14 days before the symptoms even shows. So then we also put precautionary measures. We don't get closer to people when we are dealing with them.
So with regards to your outfit, I'm going to come to our lesson, but with regards to your outfit, coming to work 2s or 3s or running shifts is helpful. But it doesn't take away the fact that someone might have it and not show symptoms.
Exactly.
And then I'll be sharing
exactly.
And I don't think that you sit 100 yards away from each other.
We don't.
What other measures are you putting in place? Maybe other people could learn.
Yeah. So as I said earlier, apart from distancing ourselves, we actually the main focus, we don't get closer to ourselves. I mean, to each other. So that is what I think will help us not or prevent, will avoid how do you call it? Coming in contact with the disease. Or avoid coming in contact with the disease. So I think that's the key or the main, thing that we are trying to, or we are putting in place. And then also, we also use the nose mask as well. We advise to put on nose mask, especially when you are dealing with people working to the office and all that. Because where we are, we don't share the same building with. We don't have our own building. Okay, so we share the same building with, I don't want to mention the name.
Okay, but another company.
So there are times that people work in the office, they come, okay, is this so and so? No, we have to go upstairs, the other side. So then in a day, we have a lot of people walking into the office. So then we also use the nose mask as well, the nose mask. We also use hand sanitizers as well. So that is
okay. So have you educated your employees yet, or but how do you intend to, if you have not, regarding if they come into contact with somebody they believe has it?
Okay. Well,
because my fear is the workforce. Schools, you break you almost, so at least that saves the kids.
Exactly.
But the workforce, you still go to work.
Yes. But I think I would say that I think it's by the grace of God, because there are times that just yesterday I was in a market after work. I had to rush the market, and then I was in a nose mask. But then I was like, okay, let me be careful, But next time when somebody comes to stand by you and the person is talking to you, so I mean, it's just by the grace. Apart from we protecting ourselves, I believe it's just by the grace of God that some of us or people are not being contacted or the disease. So I think as I said earlier, taking or putting in place precautionary measures would help, especially having a nose mask and then use some hand sanitizers. But in my opinion, I'm not taking to the government, but my own small ways or my opinion, I think that if there's a lockdown, maybe a partial, not maybe a of course it's supposed to be a temporary one, if it's like a week, so that it will help or reduce the spread of the COVID-19, the coronavirus. Because as we all know, every day it keeps increasing. Every blessed day it keeps increasing. And I think it's because of the movement. So exactly, in my opinion, I feel that if everyone is made to stay at home.
So lockdown.
Exactly, at least for a week. I'm sure it will help.
Okay, we're going to go to you. You want to bring lockdown with our sitting here. You want to bring the word lockdown.
It will help.
Okay, don't worry. You want lockdown, you'll get locked down. Don't worry. But let me go to Awele. Awele, let me just deviate a bit. Let me divert a bit. In general, you're a man. That's why I'm coming to you. With regards to women empowerment, and with now COVID-19, if you're a man and your wife is going to work, how do you feel about it? What would be your take on it? Well, that's true.
This thing is making things dangerous, even romance between husband and wife.
Yes, now. I saw something on WhatsApp or on where the man had to get an extension of his arm, and so the wife is sitting across the room, and he's using the wood carved extension of an arm, and he's using it to rub the wife's hair. And so you look beautiful.
It's dangerous. You see, it will be hard, but the point is, all our advice is that she takes the precautionary measures, because you can never tell. Like she rightly said, it's just by grace. If I had things my own way, let's all stay in the house. Let's quarantine ourselves. At least.
But you are the same person who said you are not ready for lockdown.
That's why I said, if I had things my own way, as it stands now, the whole system, we don't have anything in our own way. You understand? That should be the ultimate. But then, as it stands now, we are not ready. So I would advise my wife to take the precautionary measures serious.
But in general, women entrepreneurship, women doing the work of men, women going out and doing double job. Like Evelyn has to do double job, I'm sure for her own personal reasons.
She's stressing herself.
People have reasons why they do. Do you encourage that?
Women, you are stressing yourself, my dear. I'm not trying to discourage you, but that is the truth. I don't know whether you are married or not.
No,
you see,
I'm not married.
You see, so maybe for now. But I don't know whether you are in a relationship or not. If you are, then if you agree with me, if you not be secretive and you go open to the whole Ghana now, you tell me that the likelihood of you having issues with your partner is very high because you are all occupied. You understand? You see, women are special. They have been created in a certain way. Okay? They are not supposed to overstress themselves. Women empowerment. What is it at all you are looking for? You people say what a man can do, a woman can do better.
Yes.
It's the better crowd that is the problem. Meanwhile, so what are you people talking about? You get it. Originally, okay, the woman is a custodian of the home. You get it. When a woman is too busy with work, we are not saying don't work, but when a woman is too busy with work, the home is seriously affected. That is where we create the enabling grounds for children delinquency, for child delinquency, and children grow up to be rebellious and all things, because the one who is supposed to brood over them, the mother, you see, let's use the hen as an example. The mother is always busy. The father is automatically going to be busy all the time. But then the mother, who is supposed to take care of the home, take care of the children, is always busy. In this era of coronavirus, now all the kids are home.
Yes.
All the kids are home. Who is supposed to take care of them?
House helps and nannies.
Yes.
And
get it. As for the nannies, you see, the nannies, they can be dangerous. So it's the mother. You see, in Ghana, we have something. Take care of it for me. It's not like you taking care of it yourself. So I don't vouch so much to people employing the use of nannies. And you give birth to your child. Find ways to take care of your child. What will you profit you? You chase money, you chase money, you chase money. The money you are chasing it for your kids. Then at the end of the day, you are about to die, and you are not even sure if these kids have what it takes in terms of character to take care of all this wealth or whatever legacy that you've left for them.
Awala, don't you think that the world is a better place because women started working as well? I mean, look at before. Marriages, let's break it down. If you're looking at families, I don't know, but I believe that kids are doing better.
Better?
Yes, because
today,
women are being educated.
Today, I'm not talking about women shouldn't be educated. I'm not saying women should not work. I'm talking about women who are breaking.
She said being educated for what exactly?
You see, now, when it comes to education is not only for you to practice a trade. Education is for life. Education is meant for you to open up your mind, to understand systems, you understand, and the way things work. So now you can educate yourself in a particular field and end up not necessarily using that field directly. You get it. I am not against women working work, but don't work as if all you have to do is to work. You get it? Because apart from work, there are a whole lot of things that a woman has to do. And you know, the survival of the home is not dependent on a man. It's dependent on a woman, no matter how you want to look at it. Because see, men are naturally not created to breed children. You get it? When the man was in, Kwediagri said, if you educate a man, you educate an individual. If you educate a woman, you educate a whole nation. Do you know what that means? It means that it's the woman who has to help the children in terms of education. By the time you come, the man is somewhere looking for money for the home. You to go and look for money small, but stop at a certain point in time and come to the house and take care of the house. You are doing 2 jobs, 3 jobs. What at all are we going to use the money for? Are you getting me? So that is the meaning of education. The use of educating the woman is for the woman to be able to impart knowledge.
In this season of coronavirus, let me just say it, in COVID-19, being a man, if your wife is working this hard, okay, she's making money here, isn't it going to be helpful with regards to a lockdown? She's supposed to stock the kitchen with stuff. It's going to be less stressful for you. Let me go for what's trending. When we come back, you answer that question for me. Okay. We'll be back.
Ago, good people of Ghana. Here are some safety measures on prevention of coronavirus. 1. Cover your mouth with tissue when you cough or sneeze. Dispose of tissue into a bin immediately you cough into it, and wash your hands with soap under running water. Avoid shaking hands and use sanitizers as often as you can. Signs and symptoms of coronavirus include fever, cough, sneezing, and difficulty in breathing. Should you experience any of these, or for more inquiries, please contact 0558 439 868. That's 0558 439 868. Or call 0509 497 700. That's 0509 497 700.
Remember to always wash your hands with soap and running water.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, the Ghana Health Service, and partners.
Welcome back from What's Trending. We're still in the studios. We're discussing women empowerment, but in this season of COVID-19. So, Awele, my answer.
See, money is good, but money is not everything. You see, show me the devil, and I'll show you money. You
But
see,
money
our quest is true. The Bible says money answereth all things. You see, but the same Bible says the love of money is the beginning
of all evil.
Of all evil. Now, the home is being destroyed because, not because we are looking for money, because we are looking for too much money. You see, we are in unnecessary competition with our own selves. People want to own more than a car. People want to build more than a house. People want to rent rooms they can't occupy. People want to dress to please. You see, so we are chasing money for reasons that are not even necessary. You get it? And in our quest to fulfill all these needs, we open the home for anything. You spend all the time in town chasing money, and your children are in the house doing whatever they feel like doing. You are not omnipresent. You can't see them. And you come back to the house and they put up a different character. By the time they are in their teens, the rebellion age, you don't know them at all. Now, if they are done fasting and prayers. That is how serious
Evelyn,
it is.
let's say you're married with kids now. Would you continue to do both jobs?
Yes, I will. And
How
it
do
will
you intend
depend.
to?
It will depend on the situation at hand. For instance, let's assume I'm married now. I have a 2-year-old child, let's say a baby or child. Maybe I have a baby. There isn't any way I can drive an Uber. Possible. Provided my husband's schedule, my husband has a flexible schedule, or provided my mother is around to help take care of the child. End of the day, it's not about me trying to work really hard because it could be really for money. No, it could be that I'm married. My husband and I have a project we are doing. Okay, it's as in we are building a house, and I need to, at that particular moment, let's say within a year or some months, I need to also support my husband with some money in order for us to put up our building and probably move out of the rented apartment. Okay, so it's not necessary, and there are times too that there's pressure on the men. It's not every time that people think that okay, it's strictly biblical. The woman's supposed to be in the house, lock up herself, the kids, cook, wash, do this, do that. No,
And that's not what I said.
things are yes, but I'm arriving at.
But I think what she's trying to say is, even with the Proverbs 31 woman, what she's going beyond that.
You see, you are working and working and working, and your primary responsibility, the kids. You see, all we are doing is for the kids.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Okay, please, I'm
that,
listening.
For instance, I have a child. Okay, I am married, so from work, I have my 8-hour job. I close. I get into the car. Let's say today, my mom is around. My husband has a flexible schedule. He's in the house to help me with the child or whatever it is. I'm in the house chores. And then he says, okay, you go drive for 4 hours or 3 hours and then come back. It's okay. So it depends on the understanding, okay, between, in a case where we're married, okay, it depends on the understanding between my husband and I. So the fact that we understand each other, we schedule about timing to schedule ourselves Saturday by 9 p.m., 8 p.m. I'm home.
9 p.m.
Let's assume, depending on the schedule, I'm home. 9 p.m. is
By
normal.
which time the children will be asleep?
Because for me, I even
my children, they sleep at 7 p.m.
Okay, so in a case where I'm not married, sometimes I close around 10. And it's not because I want to close at 10. There are times the trip takes me very far. And when I'm coming, I need to set destination. And that might take some 2 hours before I get.
So what do you do about your partner? You have a partner?
I wouldn't want to disclose.
It would have been very interesting if you are able to disclose. So okay, let's talk. Suppose now I'm asking the question. Supposing you have a partner,
Okay.
how are you going to handle this 10 p.m.
Okay. Supposing that, okay, I'm saying that it's understanding. Okay.
You see, you can have the understanding.
End of the day,
the understanding is there, but the point is that understanding that you have, is it going to be beneficial to the relationship or to the family. I can understand. The fact that I understand you doesn't mean I necessarily support you. I'm only understanding. It means I'm coping. Are you getting me?
So I think
understanding is different from agreeing. Oh.
I think I get you. But then that's I'm saying that it all has to be with we agreeing or
now you are changing the word to agree.
Understanding and agreeing is almost the
there.
same. It's almost the same. So the same. Okay. So let's assume he says, okay, Evelyn, you can go and drive. Okay. So you drive maybe Mondays to Wednesdays, maybe Thursdays, and if even on a normal working day, when I close from work, if I don't drive, I don't even step out. Maybe if I want to see my friends, I want to hang out. Sometimes it's weekends because there are things that maybe I would like to rest when I don't have anything doing. Okay. So, and I also find it fulfilling, driving Uber.
Okay, so then what you're trying to say, excuse me to breaking. What I would want to know is that you say it's fulfilling.
Yes.
So if you get, let's say, about 20 cars.
Okay.
Every entrepreneur wants to grow their business. So let's say you bought another Uber and another, say 5 and upwards, 10 and upwards. 5 and upwards is okay. Are you still going to drive an Uber? Or you're now going to just simply manage it or get somebody to manage it and then...
Okay, I might, but this time round, it wouldn't be intensive. As in driving 4 hours or 6 hours. It could be 2 hours. You know, with the online driving, people think that it's not like necessarily that you have to drive 4 hours, 8 hours. There are people who drive Uber who are not really online drivers. But when they're going to work, they set destination. They pick people along. When they are coming, they do same just to take care of their transportation. Fuel and the maintenance as well.
Yes.
So it's not necessarily you have to drive Uber 4 hours, 3 hours, 9 hours. No, just something on the side. Even if you have a car and you're not an online driver, you can still register on the app. If you need money or you're going somewhere as far, you feel okay, you need your fuel back, you can just, set destination, pick people along, and then I think it's just a matter of making money.
That is normal.
You see,
is that
is that what you're doing, or you're growing a business?
I'm growing a business, and then there's something pertaining to transport that I want to start very soon, which maybe with time I will disclose it. But
okay.
That's a trick.
So which means you're actually going into full-time transport services. And
I'm stopping now.
She's stopping now.
Yes.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem.
I want to understand
My problem is you will do this, okay? And then at the end of the day, you make all the money.
But you're not happy.
You are not happy. Why are you not happy? You are not happy because as at the time when you need your children most, they are not there for you. As at the time when you need to understand your children most,
but
you can't understand because you
really gone high up the ladder in whatever area they are in, and yet they have the most amazing home with the most amazing kids. And they went through everything entrepreneurs go through. They didn't have time to go for their PTA. They didn't have time. But the little time they had, they made it work.
There are exceptional cases in all situations. If we should really want to investigate, you and I will be shocked of the outcome. I'm telling you, you'll be shocked. Let's watch around. Let's just look around. Most of the women that we consider fulfilling and successful and everything, okay, their marriages will break when you least expect. Sometimes they go through, and when you least expect, you see divorce. You understand? You ask yourself, why now? Why now? You get it? So these things are not as easy as they seem to be. There are consequences to pay. It's either you lose your marriage, you lose your children, or you lose both. It's as simple as that. Nobody is saying do not pursue whatever you want to pursue, but be very careful how you go around it. Don't focus If you're a woman and you are focusing 70% of your time, 70 to 80% of your time to job, then watch out. It's dangerous.
For our women out there, what is the most stressful part of being a woman entrepreneur? Of doing this and trying to build your own business?
I think
Genuinely, what's the most stressful part? What would you want them to know that it's okay to go through because you all go through it?
Okay, I think being a mother or being a woman itself, it's not an easy task, especially when you have kids. Okay, and when you're also trying to build a business, it is not easy. We all know that it doesn't come easy. When you're starting, it has its own challenges and all that. But then I would say that that shouldn't also deter you from also pursuing your career. What I always do is, beginning when I started driving, it wasn't easy for me. But then at a point, I gathered some courage, and then I also told myself that I have a vision. This is where I want to get to. This is just a stepping stone for me. I want to go somewhere. And so why won't I endure? Now, I'll say that I don't drive 24/7. When I started, I used to drive almost every day, but I don't do that. Now I even have a day. I try to have a me time for myself. And so I'll say I'll say that starting is not easy, but then with time, and if you build up, if you build to a certain level, you'll get to a time that you would, relax.
Okay, so Evelyn says starting is always not easy. Yeah. So if you're stressing because you just started or you're midway, know that it's like that for almost every other woman. Being a woman is not an easy job. But then, Madam, wait, you're making the whole thing sound so nice and easy. Don't do that. Easy. Some of us, we are still hustling, but we're pushing through. When we come back, I want to know how, the difficulties in combining both jobs after this commercial break.
Thinking of how to become that media mogul? The answer is GH Media School. GH Media School, the award winner for the Outstanding Practical Media School 2017, opens admissions again. With our professional lectures, well-equipped TV and radio studio, spacious lecture halls, availability of equipment for practical work, your excellent training experience is guaranteed. You also get to experience GH Mega Studio. Yes, one of Ghana's biggest studios. Courses offered are journalism and media studies, TV and film production, acting, integrated marketing communication, and media information communication technology. We have proficiency, certificate, and diploma courses. GH Media School is Cuthbert approved and competence-based trainer. Enroll now at GH Media School and experience practical media training. Locate GH Media School at Achimota Abofo Street or call 0204-622-250 or 0277-622-250 and 0233-622-250. GH Media School. Pursue your talent, nurture your desire.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. Okay, Evelyn, so tell me, please. What are some of the challenges you face as an Uber driver, a woman Uber driver here in our country?
All right. I would say there are a few challenges that I face. One is our roads. We all know that in Ghana here, you know that our roads are very bad, potholes and all that. There are times that I drive and I fall in the pothole and then, and become so frustrated. I just tell myself, who has sent me to be on this road? And I'll fall in the pothole and then, but I see it as part of the challenges. And then there are times that you meet irate customers. Riders who are very rude, extremely rude. Thanks be to God, most of my riders so far, I would say 90% of them have been very nice to me.
But it's because you are beautiful, that's
but then there are times that you have rude, riders, So
is it because you're nice? Is it because you yourself, you seem to be I mean, a nice person.
Exactly.
You speak well.
Yeah.
You respect people. Obviously, when I talk to you, I know that you're that kind of person. Would you say that is why you have that response, that feedback?
Sure, I'll say that it's also part of the reason why I'm able to cooperate with most of my riders. There are times that I have to use your psychology and all that. There are times that people, if before they sit in the car, when I get there, I mean, the look on their face is like, who is this? Kind of, who is this? I mean, a woman, coming to pick me up. So immediately they sit in the car, especially with the guys, they are sometimes not comfortable, and so they are very quiet. And I have to start a conversation.
Okay.
There are times when I pick up a group of young guys or men, I'd have to start a conversation. I have to even speak pidgin English with them. I have to come down to their level. There are times I pick people with their crazy hairstyles. You see the person, you can tell that this is really in quotes a weed smoker, Just sit in the car. And then, like for instance, it's just about a month ago, I picked 3 guys. I mean, it was a full set.
Wow.
Yes, I picked them. And then when I got there, I had the opportunity or the chance to, escape or to drive off. But I just decided to just to pick them. When I got there, I parked and then they said, okay, 2 of them, excuse me to say, they were peeing.
Please, evening, morning, afternoon?
It was in the evening, around 8 p.m.
Wow.
Yes. I was actually going more to Accra more. I said, okay, let me just pick somebody along, that day I didn't even work. And so they sat in the car, and then before then, they were peeing. Excuse me to say, they were peeing. And then they said, okay, madam, turn, Nigeria, turn, and let's go. I said, okay. So I said, okay, this one I have a chance to skip. But on second thought, the guest house, the hotel I picked them up from, I know the owner's wife. So I said, okay, I think I can use that so that they will know that, okay, I'm not a stranger. So even if they have any bad intention or any plans of hurting me, they wouldn't. So when they sat in the car, honestly, I think they just smoked weed in my car. Walk out. I suppose I even taste. Now I was like, what's happening in my car? And they were quiet. Say, a woman, oh, I haven't seen some before. Somewhere they're quiet. And I'm like, oh, okay, is it not? I mentioned the hotel and so husband. They said, oh, yes, we know her. I said, oh, and then, they got to know, okay, we know her. So I picked them, we had a chat. I was speaking pidgin English with them. We were smiling. As if I have known them for years. And then when we got to the destination, I said, look, come take your number. When we need you, call you. You're a very nice person. Take care, okay? Take care. And I said, okay, that's nice. But there are times that it's approach. It depends on how you talk to them. It depends on how you approach them, So.
Well, a woman Uber driver, you have anything to say about it? Because I am having. Even with her examples, I'm thinking if she's my daughter, she'll be home by now. Where do you So,
you see, when it comes to Uber, okay, or any of these online traveling stuff, there is a little bit of security because of the system one has to go through to do the order. That is the only security, the only guarantee for
comfort.
security. Yes, but apart from that, is quite dangerous. Okay, I'm not trying to discourage you, but I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to everybody. That is the only security there is to it. But you see, sometimes there are even times when other people use. They do the order on behalf of other people.
Yeah.
But you see our system in which we are. If something should happen to you, before the police will do their investigation,
it has already happened to you.
The point is the thing has already happened.
Happened to you.
You see, because even men are complaining. How much more
a woman?
It's rather unfortunate I'm speaking this way, not because I'm trying to discourage you or something.
I said your ferry will be sad. I said
I said why calm no.
You see, I'm being careful. I'm being careful over here because This is a woman who is trying,
Who's pushing to
pushing
do more?
to
Yeah.
do more. And I know we are in
So
an
it's not
era.
like we are beating her
Yes,
down.
we are in
but
an era where a lot of young women are coming up. Some are trying hard, and others have decided they will not work. They will slave queen, take people's husbands, take their monies, and all those things. So I'm being careful over here. You get it. She's doing a very great job, but I wish it's not Uber. Not with
Don't
all
mind
due
driving.
respect to the brand. I wish it's something else, but not Uber. But then I'm still on the tangent that as a woman, you don't need to give all your time to work. You get it.
So
That is the
balance it
point.
so that
You
your
need to
home will
balance
not
it. I
suffer.
wonder how. Now she's lucky she's not married.
Yeah, yes.
She doesn't want to disclose whether she's in a relationship or not. I wish she did.
She's still searching, I'm sure.
But because if supposing she's in a relationship, no matter how she's going to look at it, it will definitely affect. You will have challenges.
Okay, so that has been a while. Let's go for Hetty's Corner, where we're going to have her teachers proper hand washing and the use of sanitizer. We'll be back.
So you use your elbow to press your soap. You rub it in your hand and then at the back of your hand like this. You go to the back, in between the fingers, you rub them in like this. You do the same for the other hands as well. Then your knuckles, you rub onto them. You do the same for the other one as well. Your fingertips, you rub them in your palm like this. Do the same for the other. Your thumb, then you come to your wrist. You wash the hands one after the other. So the soap is completely washed away. You pick a tissue, then you dab it on your hands. You use the tissue to close the tap, and the tissue goes inside the bin. You use the same elbow to pick your sanitizer. With this one, you start with your fingertips, you rub them in, and then you pour them back here. You rub the other one inside as well. Then you now rub it around the hands like this. Come to the back, you rub them in. Same with the other hands as well. You lock them. Make a fist. You rub them around the knuckles. Same with the other hands as well. The thumb, then your wrist. If there is more of the sanitizer, you just rub it around your hands till it's all dried out.
Welcome back. So that is Henrietta Apple, account officer and entrepreneur herself. She's the CEO of Hetty's Juicy Bar. You can call her on the numbers on your screen if you need her for anything. You can order in gallons. You can order for buffets. You can order. She has local drinks, fruit juices for events. You can order ice creams, fruit popsicles, and her IG is Hetty's Juicy Bar. Hetty-Juicy-Bar, and you will get it. Thank you so much, Hetty. All right, so we're wrapping up. Awele, please. Today I will not take your personal advice. with your advice, I want you to do this for me in like 3 seconds. Tell me what you will do good, you will do better with regards to women empowerment in our country. If you had the opportunity, if you were put in any ministry that is supposed to help women entrepreneurs, what will you do that will better?
This is what I would do. I'll create an enabling environment where women will be empowered in such a way that they will still have the opportunity to take control over their home and still take charge of the home and run the home the way the home is to be run. Did I speak well?
Yeah, you did. And in fact, you spoke my words. I think that we should have nurseries and stuff at workplace and even kitchen if possible. So that in the lunchtime and now say 30 minutes break, if you're waiting there, prepare up something she can take home with. Anyway, that's my own thought. But thank you very much, Awele. Sweethearts, Evelyn, how would you advise my young ladies out there?
Okay. I would say that, first of all, it's not everyone who has the courage. That's what I always say to most of the young ladies out there. It is not everyone who has the courage to drive on the road, yes. But there are other opportunities that, everyone can do. I have friends who do a little buying and selling here and there. I have friends who do, have catering aside what they are doing. And so, there are a lot of opportunities. So I'd advise the young ladies out there that they should get themselves something doing. They shouldn't always rely on them. And I'm not saying it's not good to rely on a man, but try and have something. If you're married, try and support your husband. Not stressing necessarily, but try and support your husband. So that in the end, both of you will enjoy life. Nobody wants to have a stress.
So that you will not be stressed to your husband, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so my young ladies out there, that is it. And I joined my voice with her. Don't stress your husband. Today I had Evelyn Shome Okoye. She's an HR officer and an Uber driver. Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
And unfortunately, I have to rush off. So I have Herbert Atukwe Kole Awele, a filmmaker, director, and a producer of Asasi Seaman TV series. Awele, thank you once again. Today, it has been women empowerment in the sense of COVID-19. It's me, Mefia. Until next week, when you hear Haya, it's me. Love you. Bye.
God but you, no other God but you. You are the Lord my God, no other God but you, no other God but you. You are the Lord of hosts. Everybody say, you are the Lord my God, no other God, no other God but you, no other God. You say